All right, that's cool. Hey, Ken Mishka here with Epiphany Farms. Come spend the day with us. Let's do this. I gotta just check out these berries real quick. It might be a little wet over here, but this whole block is a bunch of new berries, medicinal berries, and these are some of my favorite berries. Is there a black raspberry, black cap raspberry? They're really good. Just let the kids pick these. I have a really nice garden here. My wife Nanam and her parents, they're amazing people and really focused on health and nutrition and delicious food, and so I'm blessed to have that around me all the time. You sure you're ready for this?
Yes.
He's the man. Today we got a pretty big day. We had 100 guests at the farm yesterday for dinner. We had a farm tour and a casual buffet, very well attended. And then the day before yesterday, we had 120 farmers from across the state come to the farm, did a food fair, they did a tour. I was the keynote speaker during the lunch. Today we have, the garlic has to get harvested right now. So we planted about a 1/4 acre of garlic in September, and with the rains, with that maturing and actually starting to die back, you know, we have to get it out of the ground. If we don't get it out of the ground today, then it'll start to rot. So we got a big push this morning to get the garlic out. Hopefully we can get most of it. Got probably about 2,000 pounds of beets, a bunch of different specialty heirloom beets that need to come out of the ground. And then later this afternoon, we'll have almost 90 guests at the farm coming for an elevated harvest dinner. We'll do a tour of the farm, and then we'll have a meal in the barn. And the chefs of the bakery and pickle will come out to help us execute that. And so we'll be a little bit of everywhere. We'll start at the farm, go to the restaurants, get some prep done, make sure the restaurants are moving in the right direction, come back to the farm, bang out the farm tour, farm dinner, get back to the restaurants, make sure that we're all set there, buttoned up, close down those dining rooms, and then it's another Saturday in the books. This is it right here. It's a dream, man. It's pretty sweet. So this is where all the veg comes in, gets worked through the sinks. Got a brush washer, a flood washer. This is a sorting table. It's got some microgreens on it right now. And then it gets weighed, inspected, and then it goes either into the refrigerator or the freezers. And then we finished, yesterday was our membership pickup. We picked up, or we packed 135 boxes for the local community to pick up, and those were all distributed yesterday. And then now today, Friday's a big day to just get some miscellaneous stuff done, but we're gonna go get that garlic out of the field. You're sitting in his seat. You're sitting in his seat. Like, what the f***? He's funny. Good morning, Amy. Cool. So this is the brooder. There's about 880 birds in here. So yesterday we had a pretty big storm. It startled them, and a good bit of them probably got out of the pen. So these little ones will stay in this building protected for like 4 weeks, and then they'll go out to the field.
I'm Amy. I'm the livestock manager. So I do all kinds of stuff, mainly take care of the animals, and I focus on like animal husbandry, like having that relationship with the animals so that they are easier to handle, and then basic stuff like I'll order the feed. It's funny, I'll get like the bag, put it on my shoulder and walk, and they'll just like all follow in tow. I do the chores every morning and make sure like waters are working, all that good stuff.
I'm Jaden. I'm a farmhand here. I help Amy with some of the animal work. I also go out into the garden, you know, harvest stuff, wash stuff up for CSA, and yeah. Oh jeez. I'm sorry, I'm struggling. No, push from the back. Keep videotaping me. You are so strong. Doing that.
Yeah, we move them to like the length of their pen every day so that they have like fresh grass and everything. And then as they're moving down the field, they're pooping everywhere, so they're like fertilizing the hay fields for the next year.
Yeah, they kind of all got out of line yesterday because of the big storm. My name's Evan Berry. I'm the farm manager here, and I manage a lot of the vegetable production out in the gardens. We're trying to get all the garlic out of the field today, so it's going to be kind of a mad dash because we really want to try to get it out today and get it under cover so that it doesn't get we don't get rained out once again. A lot of rain yesterday and more rain coming this weekend. So
You are what you eat, and so this garlic is a byproduct of the soil, the biology, the nutrients, the water, the air of this space. In the wine industry, we call it terroir. And so all of our food is going to have a certain amount of terroir, you know, the flavor of the environment, the flavor of its place. You know, a lot of garlic is grown pretty close. A lot of garlic, they use a lot of fungicide and conventional fertilizers. And I grow it with a lot more space. Really focus on nutrition and making this as nutritious as possible, because this is the foundation of our flavor, the foundation of our kitchen, our recipes, of our food.
I mean, I just like growing food for people, growing food that's actually healthy and that I know was grown with good practices that are beneficial for the soil and the environment and the ecosystem. It feels good to put in a hard day's work and then send your product to customers and have them appreciate what you do.
I always feel like I'm learning something out here. And I think it's cool to be able to provide for other people and kind of give back to your community.
Here at Epiphany, we're providing a really good, local product that doesn't have any pesticides, chemicals, intervention. There's actual people putting energy into it. He's on the forefronts, he's on the fighting front line of making something happen here where change really needs to happen.
Oh, this is wonderful. The concept, farm to fork, it's fantastic. It's the way things should be. It's just amazing. We're very passionate at what we do. We still have a great time. Well, I do. We've got a plan every day, and every day we get as much done as we can. Busy every day, every single day. We got to go check for chanterelles too.
I know, I think in a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, we control everything. We have wine, the vineyard. We have bottles of wine now. It's just amazing. I went to Phoenix for vacation last year. There were people there that knew the restaurant. Never met before. They're like, oh, Epiphany in Bloomington. Yeah. Like, oh, I love it there. Just 1,500 miles away.
So this is Scott Miller's show. It's a local radio show. For 5 years we've been partnering with him, and so they call me every Friday. We'll be live as soon as he comes on. So.
Owner of Epiphany Farms Restaurant Group and Epiphany Farms Farm in Downs. Good morning, Chef Ken. How are you?
I'm doing great, Scott. How about yourself?
Are you on the farm right now? What are you doing?
Oh man, we're pulling in about 9,000 heads of garlic right now. We're harvesting the garlic today. And I got my friend Paul Garcia here. We're shooting a little vlog and a video of the farm today. So it's going good. What's up, kids?
Hi, Daddy.
Morris, how you doing today?
Good.
High five. How old are you?
6.
You're 6? How long you been working at Epiphany Farms?
1.
I remember the first year you were like, oh, I don't have anything to do and I'm not busy. There's no purpose for me. And
No
I'm
admin thing.
No admin thing. I'm like, well, just wait.
Go out and weed.
Then does all the legal, finance, payroll, administration, HR, is the brand ambassador in a lot of ways, and I has to pretty often clean up the messes that I do.
We met at the school in Las Vegas, actually. It was hospitality management, waking up every morning and doing things that knowing, changing the world just means so much to me. We try to bring them out and show them and have them work, not just the farm, restaurants and office, so they kind of see a variety of the work and know the outcome.
This is I believe it's a Scribbles Learning Center, and they're here to see the farm and learn about growing organic vegetables. How old is everyone? This is my friend Paul. He's filming today. Say hi, Paul. You know what we're doing today?
Cutting the the dog.
Yeah, we're definitely petting the dogs. We have about 500 laying hens that lay our egg, about 100 pigs that go to the restaurants for all of our pork, 2 goats, some peacocks, we have rabbits.
We're gonna be on TV.
You need to share.
We don't grow regular carrots, we grow cool carrots.
You'd probably die.
In what, like 10 years you come work here?
Yeah.
Look at that. Super nutritious. I grow, well, I just got them in the mix harvesting garlic. So they're all pulling garlic. How cool is this? Nice. You know, I'm gonna have a tour tonight with a bunch of grown-ups, and they're not gonna be as helpful as you guys. This is the event barn. We ripped out the horse stalls and added a lounge and a bar that we built over the winter. We added restroom facilities, we got harvest tables. Honestly, like, I want to continue to impact the world and make this a better place. I have like an affinity for scale. I don't know how big we'll end up getting or how much impact we're gonna have, but I don't know. I have 70 acres now. I dream of having 500. I dream of a day when the tractors are RTK and guided by a satellite, and I want to scale, and I want to meet the needs of the community, and I want to feed the world. This is some what we call family meal. So we have some vegetables, some chicken, some bread, and we operate with 0 waste, so we save everything. And so yesterday we had a little bit left over from the event, so I'll save it, and then I reheat it and cook it for my staff and my team. And we have a meal together at the farm, and then we also have a meal every day at the restaurants. So you build camaraderie and come together and have a meal. And
right as you.
Yeah, go ahead.
My dad was probably on a budget.
He's probably on a budget. Tell him like it is. Second stage of the day, so round 2, race into the restaurants about 2 o'clock. Put the finishing touches on some of the preparations for the restaurants tonight. Family meal with the staff at the restaurant at 3, a pre-shift at 3:45. We'll head back to the farm. We have about 95 guests around 5:30. Another farm tour, small cocktail hour. I'll have a speech, and then we're gonna serve a family-style harvest feast. And then after that, we'll race back to the restaurants. We'll check in with Harmony. We'll check in with the Baker and Pickle, Epiphany Farms, Anjou. And then things will start to wrap up about 10 o'clock or so in the dining rooms. And we'll be hopefully turning off the lights around midnight. We're at Epiphany Farms. Got pre-shift, and I make sure that Epiphany and Anjou above are all set and ready to go. And then we'll load up everything and transport to the farm. All right, let's go. Welcome to Epiphany Farms.
This is mission control tonight, so tickets are going to be coming in here, servers bringing things in. I'm going to pop these up and relay that information to the line guys tonight. Any night could go any way, but you know, in the end, we're all going to get through it together because these guys are all my friends. We all get along together, we all work together great, so.
There's something about the controlled chaos of a kitchen that, of all the things in my life, I've just never grown tired of it.
It's gonna get dangerous for you back here, bro.
Not many people here can say they've worked every position in every restaurant, but I've done all of that. It's been a long run. I just love cooking.
Great plates, wonderful food, and everything is local.
We have a very unique opportunity at Epiphany Farms. Everything's coming direct from the farm out in Downs, using as much of our product as we possibly can.
I basically whip this for about an hour to get it white and fluffy and make it look good. And then once you put it on the table with the bread, you add pepper to it on top. It tastes just really, really good.
Staff's very nice. You know, it's one of the only jobs I've had where the management are complete idiots. They're actually really, really kind, willing to give you days off, you know, willing to work with you. It's, you know, it's nice. It's really great. Chefs here are kind, you know. They'll tell you when you're making a mistake, but, you know, they'll be kind about it.
There's not a bad thing on the menu. When you go to explain something to a customer about what's on the menu, you can actually say that everything is farm fresh. And you can't say that at other restaurants. You can usually, other restaurants I worked at, you go in the back, you cut a slice of pie off of something frozen and heat it up. Here, they make it by hand. They'll mix it by their hand. Everybody gets their hands dirty to make sure that you have a delicious dish.
We love supporting the restaurant and the farm. We're members of the CSA and just love the fact that it's fresh food and we know where it's coming from.
Good drink pours.
What's the plan tonight? What are you guys going to try to do?
Get the food out to the customers and make everybody happy, get some good meals on the table.
First things first, the guests have paid for a solid meal. More often than not, we're going to provide an opportunity for the guests to take something home with them. Second to that, all of the staff here tonight has worked very hard and is well deserving of what we like to refer as to a family meal. So at the end of the shift, everyone that's been working today and this evening here at the farm will be provided with a family meal of leftovers. Community, like we're all working together towards a common goal to feed.
Hey, how about a round of applause for everyone who prepared for me? I can take that back. Welcome to Harmony Korean Barbecue. What's up, ladies? Harmony Korean Barbecue is kind of in a lot of ways dedicated to Nanam and her family and her heritage. And so Harmony means grandmother, and it's like kind of like the harmony of the song. And we're gonna slide in, make sure we're all good. I heard that everything was good.
It's been pretty good. We were just studying ropes tonight. A little nice late pop. Summertime loves to come in a little bit later. So yeah, nice busy night. A little bit hectic right now, but we're pulling out of it. So they did really good tonight.
Best Korean barbecue so far. Shout out from Indiana. So far, the best we've been. Shout out to my mama. My friend right here. The whole system is all like authentic Korean steakhouse. And we bought everything from Koreatown in LA, and it was all imported from Seoul. So all of the design and everything we did here, but it's all super authentic, the same way you'd see it in Korea, which is my favorite part, right? All the utensils, the silverware, the style, even the name of it.
Delicious. Very tasty.
We come here all the time, you
Nice.
Yeah, we use the karaoke rooms all the time. Whenever we've got a Friday free, we always come here.
Just rolling into Epiphany Farms, and we're gonna check in on the team. Just finished at Harmony. Anju should be good. Manager said they were all good. So last stop is making sure that Epiphany Farms, Anju above, and Bakery and Pickle are put to bed.
Tell her she tripping.
I'm not gonna say it's extra.
Them are used.
Oh, hey. Jonah, let's go. Plop her down. Nat, I need your hands. I need everyone's hands. We're going to table 2, 6 top. Didn't have any complaints. Things were pretty smooth. Had a lot of happy people tonight, it sounds like. So
Very good amount of food this evening.
They really
It's good, man. It was a good service. Like 120 reservations, probably at least 200, 300 covers. You just put your head down and keep moving. Try to stay on pace, communicate. It works well.
We got smoked in the best way possible, but light work.
I'm going to post up at the end of the table.
Okay. Light me up, Daddy.
There you go.
It's time.
There we are.
I love it. A lot of great food. All the workers are really nice.
Good place, man.
Best place in Florida for sure. Hands down.
Great steak. Hey, great food, great food.
Good sushi.
It was busy. It went good though.
Just teamwork and communication, and we knocked it out of the park.
I think it's good to just like take a minute to breathe sometimes, especially me. I'm running food up and down the stairs a lot, so I can get very sweaty and out of breath. So it's just nice to have water.
All right, well, last stop, Bakery and Pickle. Let's do it. I'll show it to you real quick before we close down. So it's like a closed vestibule. If you're downtown on a Friday, Saturday at 10 o'clock, you know why this restaurant needs to be hidden.
Bad tracks! Yeah! So what is the magical passwords to get in this place? Y'all got some great frog legs.
Find the book, push beyond.
Oh my god.
Cool, I agree. Yeah, I want to buy it. I love it. Thank you.
Comparatively to anywhere else, I can make almost anything using just all the tools on the wall. That's my favorite part.
I was worried because it was July 4th weekend, you know, but we ended up doing okay despite it being summer and the 4th.
Interrupted?
No, you made it.
It was good. It was busier than it has been for the last few weeks, so we were good.
Everything went smooth, had a lot of compliments, everybody seemed to enjoy the food a lot. It's only getting bigger and bigger and better, you know, they keep adding new places, new restaurants, new things out of the farm, like the sky's the limit pretty much with everything they have.
Yeah, right now they're running 4 restaurants as well as the estate out there, so they're doing weddings, banquets, events, on top of regular a la carte restaurant service. So again, like I'm proud to be part of it, and like you said, the sky's the limit.
All right, it's a wrap. Bakery and Pickle is in a good spot. All the restaurants are great. Garlic is harvested. Thank you for spending the day with me. Day in the life of Epiphany Farms. It's a wrap. I think that was fun.